Welcome to Honest Hockey, where two guys talk about all things hockey. Honestly. I'm Tom, and he's Tom, and thanks for joining us. So we're going to kind of do a little wrap-up of what happened at the draft.
Okay.
No surprises, obviously, who went first. But as a Ranger fan, did you have just a little bit of worry that something was going to happen?
No, never.
No?
Never. I feel like he's been a Ranger since like June.
Okay.
Whatever the draft lottery was, that's when he was a Ranger. Like, I was already penciling him into lines.
Yeah.
And, I feel like he's a veteran member of this team now. It just was confirmed the other night.
Yeah.
Which, he said that Jeff Gordon's like, oh, it's so hard to be able to not tell everyone
and
they're picking you. And he's like, yeah, same.
Same.
And I was like, oh, all right, cool.
So I kind of want to bring up something that we've been kind of talking about.
Go ahead.
Okay? It's a virtual draft.
Oh, yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, you know where I'm going with
I do know where you're going with this.
Okay.
This is our honest hockey question of the day.
Do they send all of the top picks every single team's jersey?
So...
Or, have the other people in the second round? Because, the second round, they had hats of the teams.
So, I think that the Rangers sent Alexis a jersey.
Yeah. I definitely think...
Because they knew he was going to be picked.
Yeah.
I think the Kings sent
him one, too.
Byfield a jersey.
No, I would say... I was thinking Alexis got one, too, just in case.
It could be. I don't know.
But, I don't know.
I don't know.
And it had his name on it. It wasn't even just a generic Ranger jersey.
Yeah.
It said his name on it.
You're right.
Unless it was just you had to go to the NHL shop down in...
Well, so this is how I think of when you asked about the second round picks.
Yeah.
I kind of just think they must buy the hats of every team.
It has to be.
You're going to end up making money enough to cover your expense of...
I guess so,
well, you'd ask the team that drafted you, hey, I just bought all these other hats. Can I be reimbursed for these hats?
Or you could probably return them.
Or you can return them too. Yeah, exactly. Just return them. Yeah, just be just buy them the day of.
Yeah, I'm just curious how that worked. But anyways, so what do you think Alexis can do for the Rangers?
I think, there was... I kind of seen a couple of differing opinions on the talk radio up here. They have his player comp somewhere between a Mikko Rantanen and a Steven Stamkos. And those are two completely different style players.
True. But two amazing players.
Yes. I peg him as a Matt Barzal with better shooting skills.
Okay.
But anything he provides the Rangers is going to be a huge upgrade.
Okay.
Wish he was a center.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been perfect.
How perfect would it be for the draft? But
yes. But, he's a winger. The Rangers will figure something out with the centers. I don't know if they'll figure that out. But I think he can do 50, 60 plus points in his rookie year.
Okay, awesome. And so Byfield went second.
Yep.
I think that was no surprise, really.
Yep.
I don't know if it was just they were kind of worried about Stitzel.
Stetzel.
I don't know if they were just kind of oh, he's German. I don't know about that.
Tim Strudel.
Yeah, or that, yes.
No, I think the Kings were always taking Quinn Byfield.
Take
I think the Kings were the perfect landing
spot
for him.
He has that attitude.
He does, and his player comp is Andrei Kopitar. And Kopitar is still on the Kings.
Yeah, exactly.
So he can learn from the best of the best and really develop into the next Kopitar for the Kings. I think that's a perfect spot for him.
Some cool things that obviously happened during the draft. One of your favorite people.
Alex Trebek. My guy. University of Ottawa graduate.
Tom loves Jeopardy.
I do.
He's always watching it, and I think that was probably the best thing that you.
Oh my god! When
I was at work, and you're like, did you just see that? And I was like, I'm at work. You know that, right?
I think it was Melnick. I don't think it was Doran. I think it was Melnick came up and he was like, oh, we have someone helping us with the pick. University of Ottawa graduate. I'm like, Danny Heatley? I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, from Jeopardy, Alex Trebek. I'm like. And then the way they did it, it was a final Jeopardy question, it was so cool. Yeah. That is my favorite moment of any draft for the rest of time.
Yeah.
I kind of thought, just a little aside, that I was thinking, Ottawa also had the 5th pick, 2 picks later. So I thought they were going to follow that up with Pat Sajak and do a Wheel of Fortune thing.
That would have been cool.
But apparently not. Pierre Dorian had to make a pick himself, so they didn't do the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I get maybe they blew their budget on it.
Probably, they absolutely did, yeah.
And then I guess to kind of top it, I don't know, I feel like this kind of beats it, the Sharks pick.
Yeah.
With the sign language.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, that brought a tear to my eye.
After watching it, I was just like, you missed it.
I did miss it.
But I guarantee you, his mom did not.
No.
His mom
Did you see the celebration from the family?
Oh, yes. I love that. That kid was probably sitting there, he's like, I'm not even going to go the first round. I'm not going to go the first round. And, just in that little touch with the sign language was probably just everything to him, everything to his mom, and like he's gonna play his heart out.
I know they said it on the broadcast. They're just like, they're like, it means so much because they all sign around the mom because of everything that she sacrificed for them.
Yeah.
So that's just such an incredible story to be able to.
Being a hockey mom is hard as it is.
Being a hockey mom is so difficult, and being able to just enjoy that when you didn't think maybe you were going to be able to enjoy that moment is just absolutely incredible.
Exactly.
Hats off to the Sharks organization. You guys, class act right there.
If I had a hat, I would.
If you had a hat, well, I always have a hat, as you saw my hat here.
So let's kind of move on to a couple trades.
Okay.
You know, as we're probably all Ranger fans are happy to
happy.
This I'm happy.
It's bittersweet.
No, I disagree. I'm happy. Go ahead.
Elias Anderson. That's where we're going with this. If you didn't know, the former 7th overall pick traded to the Kings for the 60th overall pick. So the Rangers kind of lost some value there. There was always issues with him getting in the lineup, and then he went back to Sweden, and no one really knows the true story of what happened.
Yeah. Jeff kind of said that like he felt like he maybe brought him here too early, and he just wasn't getting enough time. But like I never agreed with him throwing his medal into the.
I did. I kind of thought that was awesome.
But
I would hate a silver medal.
You hate losing.
Yes.
See, that's the thing. Like me, I would be like, listen. That was a failure. I need to learn from this.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to act out.
Yeah,
and I didn't like that. I was like, that's not sportsmanship. Like you just lost. Like okay, you lost. Grow.
Right.
Get better at it.
Right.
And like I just didn't like that. And just like from that day on, I was like, oh okay, I know who this guy is. But then like as soon as I saw he was traded to the Kings, I was like,
I think the part of the problem was he was expected to be more than he was.
Yeah.
He was drafted as like a two-way forward who had a great forward-checking game, was strong on the puck, and I think people when they picked him 7th overall were expecting him to be a goal scorer, and like a playmaker, and that's just not his game.
Yeah.
So I wish him all the luck with the Kings.
Let's see what it does there. Maybe
hopefully he can blossom and play and crack the lineup. Yeah. And so just good luck, Leah. Sorry it didn't work out in New York.
Yeah. So some goaltender news, and we'll have a lot more goaltender news.
There's a lot of goaltenders.
Matt Murray to the Ottawa Senators.
Matt Murray to good move for Ottawa.
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. I think this is a great move for them. Obviously Matt Murray has a lot of playoff experience.
Yes, he's got 3 Stanley Cups or 2.
I think one of his hands is very, very heavy.
Yes.
Obviously. But yeah, obviously a cup winner, and I think it was a great move for them.
Agreed. I think Ottawa's moving back in the right direction.
Yeah,
they needed that goaltender, and Matt Murray can absolutely bring them that every night consistent goaltending force that they've lacked in the recent years.
And then Max Domi, great trade.
Well, great trade in my opinion.
Great trade for
Columbus.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get into this segment into when I involve my yelling at Marc Bergevin.
I mean, we can do it kind of like right now.
All right, Marc Bergevin, what are you doing? You're trading Max Domi and a 3rd-round pick for Josh Anderson. Like, Max Domi's already a better player than Josh Anderson. Why are you including a 3rd-round pick in the draft, in the deal? And then he goes and
put the cherry in the top.
Yes, and then he goes and he double downs on the deal by giving Josh Anderson a ridiculous 7-year, $5.5 million a year contract extension with a no trade clause. I'm pretty sure. What are you doing, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch over there?
Yeah, I thought Jim was bad.
Yeah, I thought Jim Rutherford was bad too. But neither the deals I've destroyed Jim Rutherford on are as bad as Mark's deal over here. We're gonna wonder in a couple years why the Canadians are in cap hell. It's because of Mark over here giving Josh Anderson all the money in the world he wants.
Oh, and how much in goalies? $14 million.
$14 million. Yeah. If you haven't seen our Jake Allen video,
please watch that.
Yes, please, we appreciate that. Like and subscribe too. I don't know if I knew any French, I would be yelling it right now. But lucky for you people in Quebec, I don't know French. Yeah.
And then Domi was signed as well.
Domi was signed. Yep.
I love that trade.
Yeah.
I love that. He definitely will fit well in Columbus.
Yep, he'll be a perfect 2C behind Pierre-Luc Dubois, and it'll be a great place for him to flourish. I absolutely love that deal for Columbus also.
Yeah. And then holy goalie galore.
Holy goalie!
Okay.
Holy goalie!
We went from like, yeah, we have like a couple, and then, oh, we have a lot more, and now what the is going on?
Language!
Oh, yeah, we have to beep that out. But, like, come on. How, now, so, 3 goalies today?
Yes, 2.
2.
So, well, alright. First, let's address the elephant in the room.
Hank.
We made a Hank video. Asking him, as Ranger fans, please don't go in the Metro. I don't want him to go to Washington and back up Samsonov. That was our only request. Well, my request would be west of the Mississippi.
Yes.
But the only real request was not to go in the Metro. And who is he going to sign with?
Probably tomorrow will be the Caps.
Tomorrow is in Friday, the day free agency starts.
Yeah.
Will be, yes. He will be the backup goaltender for the Washington Capitals. And let me tell you something. I said that I was going to root for whatever team Hank signed with to win a cup next year. And I guess I still have to hold it to it because I can wait on the Rangers winning a cup to see Lundqvist get his cup.
Yeah.
But God, now I just coerced myself into having to root for the Caps to win a cup. Come on, Hank. I thought we were friends, man.
I can root for Ovi and Hank.
Yeah, we'll root for Ovi and Hank. But like, that's really it. But go ahead, Caps, go win the cup, please.
Okay. So then today was
buyouts of Corey Schneider and Corey Crawford.
Crawford, yes.
So like. The goalie market is like the all-star team from 2015.
It's like saturated.
Yeah. It's all like former all-star goalies who used to be good. Also, we had the Devin Dubnyk trade to San Jose.
Yes,
also. So that we're going to have an interesting Martin Jones, Devin Dubnyk goalie tandem going on there in San Jose. Don't know how that's going to work out. But yeah, if you need a goalie, go get yourself one now. You have no excuses.
Yeah, exactly. There's too many on the market.
There's too many.
Do you have anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I just wanted to say that, my God, Dallas could have won the cup.
Oh my gosh, yes, the injuries.
The injuries are insane.
But so I actually heard something interesting, obviously, because I was listening to NHL radio, and they were just like,
Sirius XM, if you want to sponsor us, we're available.
Yeah. Basically, they were saying like, yeah, Dallas could have won the cup.
Yeah,
but Tampa could have said the same thing about Stamkos.
Well, we don't know Tampa's injuries yet. That hasn't been released. But I'll put the injury list up right there.
Here, I'm trying to give him enough space.
Yeah,
because it's a lot.
Wrong way. But like Sagan, I think had a torn labrum in his hip.
They're already
saying that he might miss the beginning of next season. Yep.
No matter whenever that starts. Yep. Rumors
is January 1st.
Yeah.
But I think we had like Fassa had a broken ankle and Rupe Hintz had like a broken leg. Like these people were playing on broken injuries, like broken bones, and like they still gave Tampa a fight.
Yeah.
Like if they were fully healthy, I think Dallas would have won the cup.
This would have been a 7 series.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, great job Dallas with playing with all those injuries. And yeah, last thing I have to say is that the news came out of the draft was that the proposed start date is going to be January 1st.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how that works out. I would assume the NHL got clearance from Canada to open the borders and let them not have to quarantine. Like, say a team plays in, like, Buffalo one night and then back with Toronto. They would have to have gotten that clearance before they announced that date.
Yeah,
so.
I think that'll be a separate video that we're going to talk about. But, there has to be something that they have to work out, obviously.
Yeah, so. I mean, it'll be interesting to see where we're at that time. Like, the NFL is now struggling, but we'll save that for another video. But,
do what we got to do right.
Yeah, bubbles work. NHL bubble worked perfectly.
Yeah.
And the draft went all. I thought the draft was great. Virtually,
it wasn't that bad.
No, I liked it.
Yeah.
But you have anything else you'd like to say?
No, that's it.
All right. Thanks for watching this episode of Honest Hockey. Be sure to give us a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to cross-check that subscribe button. I'm Tom. He's Tom. Thanks for joining us today.